Florida's got everything set up the way they needed to. Everything. Deeper I dig, the more frauds I find. You dig? Now, I know a lot of you think I'm crazy because I'm over here rooting for the Florida Gators like they really got a chance, but they're right where they need to be. The deeper I dig, the more frauds I find. Tell me I'm lying. LSU already showed their ass. Cracks here and there. A little dirty. But they showed cracks against Ole Miss, and now you got Ole Miss sitting at the top of the standings, sitting there by themselves, looking pretty, undefeated in conference play. But you see, every one of those wins has been by a single score. A single score. Is that dominance, or is that y'all just living on borrowed time? Ole Miss, I think y'all living on borrowed time. I don't believe in you. I think you got some fraudulence in you. Texas A&M, dangerous on paper, loaded with athletes. But listen, let me tell you something. They haven't necessarily faced that grind yet. They was over here struggling with Auburn. I don't know if their high-powered offense looks the same against Florida. I'm wondering if they're just another paper tiger. I mean, I need a whole season to see. There are so many opportunities for the fraudulence to show its face. You got Alabama and Georgia. Titans of the SEC. Titans of this shit. For the last decade, but both have looked pretty human as of late. Now, Ty Simpson, they got this offense kind of looking like they about to be out here passing the ball, and I'm kind of like, Alabama, what? Say, okay, Alabama, who are you? I got to get to know Alabama again. They look like they might actually have something. And Georgia, I think your time is done. I think it's time for you to get in the back of the line. If it wasn't for Kirby is pulling Georgia across the finish line right now. See, I'm going to be honest for a second. I actually do think Ole Miss has an opportunity to be the best team in the SEC right now. When I was watching them, I was a little concerned because of the fluidity of Trinidad Chambliss. Right now, if I'm being real, it looks like Ole Miss, Alabama, Texas A&M, those guys look like they're the best in the SEC. If I let the paper and the standings do all the talking. But you see, I ain't gonna do that because I stood right here from my platform just last week when I talked about the Florida Gators and their opportunity and their chance to get to the SEC title game. And one of the things that I talked about, if I'm not mistaken, when I brought up LSU, was that I want them to be focused on that fuck shit. I want them to be focused on things that take your focus away from the game, like women, religion, politics. Those are three things that I said. Sure enough, before the game, what were we hearing about Lane Kiffin's daughter dating Whit Weeks and how she released this information the day of? Pretty interesting that on that day, LSU came up short. LSU came up short. Well, let me tell you something. I'm looking for more of that. I'm looking for a lot more of that. And there's so many more opportunities coming up this week on Fraud Watch. Let's talk about it. So, Fraud Watch, let's see what we got popping for this week. South Carolina's off. Arkansas is off. Interesting, Arkansas done fired the coach. So, I think that's actually a good thing because whoever is going to be in there coaching, they're going to be coaching for the job. The passionate speeches that those young men are going to be hearing. Oh, I wish I could be a fly in that locker room. A fly on the wall of that locker room. I don't want to just be a fly. I'm going to fly on the wall, though, yeah. They got Tennessee on the 11th, October 11th, and then they got Texas A&M. That's the one I need. They're the ones who I need clipped next. You hear me, Arkansas? Green, you hear me? And then the rest of those teams, they got Auburn, LSU, Texas, and Missouri. Missouri's the next most important of those four teams that I just listed. But let's keep it rolling. Kentucky, they play next week against Georgia. If Kentucky can go ahead and beat Georgia, I mean, Georgia's done. They got 2 losses, too early, and their SEC reign is over as far as this season goes. I don't think that's going to happen, but I got it on the list. I'm watching. Next up is Tennessee. Oh, Mississippi State. You know, I knew Mississippi State was going to lose that game. The more it got extended. As soon as it went into overtime, I was like, this is over. Ain't no way y'all about to play with them in overtime right now. You just giving them time to really start to like put more weight on the bar. Mississippi State, if you're going to beat somebody, you got to give them a knockout punch and you got to stay on them. You got to stay on them. You got to bleed the offense dry. Run the ball. Run the ball. You really got to just you got to use the clock as your friend. But let's see, Auburn. Auburn's pretty interesting. They lost to Texas A&M. I needed that. But it's cool. Auburn, get your shit together. I'm really not crazy about y'all. I'm going to be real. Really not crazy about the quarterback. Really not crazy about the offense. I know y'all got athletes, but come on, man. You done lost to Oklahoma. You done lost to Texas A&M. You got to start winning some of these close ones now. Auburn got Georgia coming up in 2 weeks. So Georgia, you got Kentucky this week. Let's see if you're looking ahead to Auburn. I'm sure Kirby going to have y'all ready to go. But then you got Auburn coming up, Georgia. So we going to see what you looking like for real, for real. Alabama. Oh, you on fraud watch this week. Vanderbilt. I know Alabama want that get back for what happened last season. And Alabama looks really good. I wouldn't be surprised if Alabama beats the dog shit out of Vanderbilt. The way they opening up and passing the ball, Alabama look like they might beat them boys 63-7. I really would not be surprised. I would honestly be surprised if Vanderbilt got that dub, but you're on fraud watch. And if not Alabama, then Vanderbilt's on fraud watch. Get them out of here. The faster we can give them a conference loss, the better. Let's keep it rolling. This team right here is on fraud watch the most. I'm talking about big letters, big bold letters. Texas, where you at? I don't see you, Texas. I don't even see you. I don't even see you. Texas, you on fraud watch, baby. I'm talking about, it's going to be crazy. I mean, has the Texas Longhorns ever played in Gainesville before? It's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy. The Gators need this, but I think the Gators also need to have some style points about this win. It's okay if it's ugly. It's just every single week, we just going for ugly. Let's go on and knock these motherfuckers out. I would be blitzing Arch Manning and I have a spy on his ass. I would send one blitzer and I would have a spy on him because let's be real, their wide receivers are really not that dangerous. I think our DBs can lock that shit up man on man. So I would send somebody every play. I want Arch back there. Saw the sidearm action? But the moment Arch try to get out there and run, I want him to just fuck around and find somebody sitting there staring at his ass. What was that, sir? What was that? Did you want to come out of that pocket? Did you want to try to cross that line of scrimmage? Because I would like to have a conversation with you. Fraud. Here we go. Let's keep it rolling. Texas A&M off this week, like I said. And then they got Florida the week after that. I'm going to save my energy for them. But I'm watching you. Keeping it rolling. Talked about Georgia. We talked about Vandy. Oklahoma. Boy, don't they need the time off. Missouri. LSU, Ole Miss. Everybody else got a break. So we're watching Georgia. We're watching Alabama. We're watching Vandy, Kentucky, Texas, Florida. That's a good amount. Ideally this week, we clip Georgia, clip Texas. I would prefer we clip Alabama. But I say Alabama still got a lot of other teams that they're going to be facing that are dangerous. The thing is, I just don't want Alabama getting way too confident. But Alabama still got to play Missouri, Tennessee, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, Auburn. LSU is a team that can give Alabama some problems because LSU does have a defense to neutralize what Alabama likes to do. Tennessee is a team that I think can give Alabama problems. South Carolina can give Alabama problems, and Oklahoma can give Alabama problems. That is one crazy-ass schedule. That is a gauntlet. If I can just get Alabama to go down 2 times, mind you, none of this is going to matter if Florida loses to Texas and then Texas A&M. So we got to be on our shit, y'all boys. Show up ready to play. DJ Lagway, I need you ready to lead. I need you ready to lead. I don't need you trying to do too much. I need you to pay attention to what it is exactly is the intention of every single play. And if somebody fuck around and get a false start, I need you to look that motherfucker in the eye in the huddle. Look that motherfucker in the eye, man. And let him know, bro, we got 60 minutes, dog. We ain't gonna have but 30 to 45 possessions. So you got to get your shit straight. Listen to my voice, motherfucker, and my voice is it. That's the only thing you got to be listening for. You understand? You jump offside again, you false start again, I'm going to tell coach to take your ass out of the game because I ain't got no time for it. We don't got no time for it. We don't got no time to be playing behind the sticks. We don't got no time for no 1st and 15. We don't got no time for no 2nd and 15. We don't got no time for no 3rd and 15. It goes 1st and 10, 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, and we out of there. We don't need no 4th down conversions. Let's make that shit pop in 3. Efficiency. Efficiency. I'm looking for an efficient offense. I'm looking for hunger. Hey, man, you know what? Really the key is ball. You dig? That's really where it's at this week. Listen, guys, this has been another edition of Fraud Watch. I got my eyes on you.